We got Ace Bailey.
That's crazy. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah.
That means the rest of them is
How many versions of you would you need to take down a gorilla?
1,000.
1,000.
And you're gonna see him punch another one in the face. His face gonna be over there. And you're gonna be like, damn.
Us for 25 of us each. So it's a combination of body types and athleticism.
No, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that.
He just looked at my physique. He's like,
People will say passing,
Yeah.
but I can pass though. If you look back, I can pass very, very good.
Trying to make a lot of different winning plays and impact the game in more ways than just scoring. Or
Yeah.
Can you expound on that archetype? What is that?
yeah, what do people?
Yeah.
I mean, people see a 6'5" white guy,
Yeah.
and they assume shooter, obviously, which is true.
The cranium is crazy. Oh my god.
I mean, I really don't know what to say.
Crayon eaters rejoice.
Y'all call yourself the deep three?
Yeah, that's our podcast.
It's kind of the big three was stolen, huh? So what y'all get deep from?
We literally just the deep three.
Hey man, we need someone with number 3. We had it don't mean shit.
Abbreviation. That's all.
It doesn't mean a damn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
It means nothing. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're here with Tre Johnson. How you doing today, man? How's your combine going so far?
It's been going smooth. It's been great. How y'all been?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
I know you went to Texas.
Yes, sir.
We both graduated from UT. How'd you enjoy your time in Austin?
I was great. I met some of my best friends at the university. I had great relationships with a lot of people. Met a lot of different people.
Yeah,
It was
is there
great
any,
for me.
do you have any go-to food spots in Austin that you found?
Chiba Hut. That's
Chiba
probably
Hut?
a go-to
I was
for
just
me.
saying.
Wingstop or something like that. I live close to the drag, so there's a lot of good food spots.
Yeah, you was over there on 6th Street at Chupa's. You was hitting up 6th Street?
Every once in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Every once in it wasn't regular. They don't know me there.
How was it playing over there at Texas for a coach who worked with your dad like 30, 35 years ago?
Yeah.
Was that relationship different?
I mean, old.
No,
Big number.
No, the relationship was kind of the same. Like, we had similar stories about him, just about his practice regimen and like how he took the game of basketball. I love the game, but that's crazy that never changed about him. Like, he loved the game so much from when he was like 22 to when I got him around 50. So like that was crazy. Love for the game he got is crazy. But yeah, it was kind of surreal just thinking about it. Because me and my pop's age gap is crazy.
Yeah, man, I want to direct your attention to the screen right here. I got some real important information to show you. I'm going to show you some hair swaps of players from your draft class, and I want you to rate from 1 to 10 how well it fits them.
Gotcha.
First off, we got Ace Bailey.
Who the fuck do we swap with? Jimmy Butler? Nah, that's not him.
You can't rock it?
Nah, I don't think so.
That's crazy. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That means the rest of them is
So we give this a 2?
I'll give it like a 4.
Okay, respect.
Okay, that's not bad.
Good starting point. We got Dylan Harper.
Yeah, the rest of them are bad. This week can have it too. It's not really him.
Nah, don't work. I see the vision a little bit.
Nah, yeah, you can't see it because he got that other side in him. But yeah,
Yeah, I can tell. He likes to take a lot of charges, bro, on the court. That's what he doing.
Sneaky
Play the
athletic.
game the right way, you know?
Type of guy you want to bring home to mom.
Exactly.
We got Tre Johnson.
Damn.
hey, no, this is one of my 2K players.
Tre, what happened?
You for sure look like you're on the park.
Nah, I can for sure pull it off though. Like I can see it though.
Oh, no. I think you look a
You
little
don't think I can
age
pull
with
it
this.
Listen, you've been in Texas a lot. The mullet is real big out there.
Yeah,
rubbing off on you.
Like I done seen a few dudes pull it off.
Yeah.
I just gotta throw a hat on.
I
Some
don't
boots?
think you're one of those dudes who could pull it off.
Listen,
time?
at least the color. You can at least get the color off.
The color cool.
Color cool.
Yeah.
It does kind of fit. The blonde doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I really wasn't looking at the hair in the back, but that's all they gonna see. I put that
He
hat
looks like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, this is a country
Singing
singer.
country songs.
Okay.
I can see that.
We got VJ Edgecombe.
You know the crazy thing is I done seen some dudes with that on their head. Like, I done seen a lot of people look like this, but nah, it don't fit. It don't fit VJ. Nah.
It look crazy.
Yeah, it
Just
do.
thinking back to high school.
Yeah. You sounds like you got a stigma about people like that already.
Nah, I just done seen a lot of.
And last but not least, we got Cooper Flagg.
Oh, that doesn't seem like somebody that went to Duke before. Like somebody that would just come in the bruise, play hard, just play hard. It fits. Just not my. I don't know.
You fuck with the soul patch?
I feel like that fits him. I just feel like his head's too shiny though. Like
It is.
Saying a soul patch fits somebody might be the most disrespectful thing you could possibly say about him.
nah, just look. You don't think he could pull that off?
I don't think anybody should be trying to pull off a soul patch.
Absolutely not.
All right, man. On the same topic, keeping it serious, who's winning in a fight, 100 men or one gorilla?
I feel like it depends who you go get for the 100 man.
Let's say it's 100 U's.
100
elite
me, like we
athletes.
not winning. We not winning. We not winning.
You not winning? You don't believe in yourself?
Look at me and look at the gorilla.
Look at 100 U's and look at that gorilla.
But still though, like one hit, that's
folded.
one punch and one pump fake shit I might fall. so you feel like one hit, yeah, one hit is over. So you just gotta hit somebody 100 times and the fight's over.
How many versions of you would you need to take down a gorilla?
1,000.
1,000?
You can do better than that.
Oh, they lift tons. They can lift $190.
They're fine. They're okay. They're okay.
So you think
I just went to the zoo the other day and I saw a gorilla.
you saw a chimpanzee probably?
No, I promise you, I saw a gorilla. If we get 100 men, we're killing that gorilla.
Bro, give me a belt and give me 50, man.
We're frying it. We're frying it. 100, we're frying it.
100 is a lot of men. Gorillas get tired. They're not made to
Exactly.
Y'all gotta stop looking at the ones at the zoo. Look at the ones that's fighting for their life every day.
You done seen some shit.
So look at the ones that fight lions.
the ones at the zoo, they get their food fed to them.
Hey, he's cooking.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
That's a new proposition.
that is the best argument we've heard all
That's
day.
what I'm saying.
For the gorilla.
They different.
Is there any one player across the league that you're most looking forward to playing against?
In NBA?
Yeah.
Oh,
In the guerrilla warfare.
probably just guard SGA.
SGA.
See if I can see how many possessions I can get a stop without fouling.
Yeah.
Not many.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see. I feel like I'm pretty disciplined. That's probably one of the only players, but I'm open to play anybody.
Yeah. What do you think about your game that most people overlook? What do you think is something that you really shine at, when you look across, you see what people say about you, maybe they don't often mention that?
My passing. That's one. I've been good at that since 3rd, 4th grade, passing the ball, seeing the play before others do. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing.
Who are some of the biggest influences when it comes to your passing? Like, who do you look at to sharpen that aspect of your game?
Man, it's not even people I look at. It's just knowing basketball, having the IQ, and you're willing to make the right read. A lot of people don't want to make the right play. Like, they'd rather hold it and see if they got something first. Like, if you're open, you're getting the ball. Yeah. So it's just having IQ for the game, knowing what's going to happen, like a ball screen, knowing who has to come help on this ball screen, and knowing where he came from. That's where the ball going.
Yeah. So does that IQ come from watching film, or is it just like you have it or you don't? Or could it be like...
Nah, you can for sure get it from film.
Yeah.
I was watching film for a while. Like, my pops had me watching film of, when I was in 4th grade, sitting there watching the whole game. I remember just falling asleep watching film. Wow. Yeah, it's just been, so I've been kind of gaining that over years, and then having the knowledge from him. He played college, so that kind of helped me out for sure.
It's interesting you mentioned that. It's something that you already pride yourself in, because I feel like that's one of the areas that young players have to improve the most with, like NBA spacing. Everything's a little bit different. You have to make sharper reads. Defenders are faster. So you feel like that's something you're already on top of?
I feel like my shooting helped me out with spacing, but I just feel like I can still become better at watching film just because I still sometimes watch the game as a fan, meaning that I still watch wherever the ball going instead of just sometimes watching what's going on around or what's happening off the ball or what they're doing off the ball or how somebody such and such guarding such and such. So it's things like that I can still improve on.
Awesome, man. Well, that's all the time we got with you today. Got to keep you going throughout your combine day. Appreciate you coming through, man. It was a fun conversation.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
We're here with a very special guest. We're here with Walter Clayton Jr. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man.
Good.
Champion Walter Clayton.
Champion. What's your last 6 months of your life been like? You know, I feel like every year we see a player in your situation that grinds for 4 years, puts in all the work, gets the moment in March Madness, and just completely changes their life. What's that experience been like?
Last 6 months, a lot of work. Still, like the previous years, and just a lot of winning lately. Obviously, but man, it's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed the whole process.
over the last, I would say 7-8 months, what do you think has been the biggest focus of your growth and development in your game?
Definitely, I've always focused on shooting, so I continue to focus on shooting. Defensive consistency and just just being a little less nonchalant with some of the things I do on the court.
As your name's been rising up in mock drafts and stuff like that, what do you think is something that you're excited to show NBA teams and NBA fans that's like a part of your game that's underrated?
I wouldn't say like a part of my game. I guess honestly anything. I feel like I could do anything on the court, whatever the team needed me. So just excited to get out to the NBA and just win.
Yeah, I got to talk about something really important, something that's been on all of our minds across the internet. Who do you think would win in a fight, 100 men or one gorilla?
I ain't gonna lie, the gorilla, man.
The gorilla?
The gorilla?
You could say that. You got 100 men. Yeah. Mentally, you got about maybe 40. The other 60 are gonna be scared.
If you get 100 men willingly to participate, right? So they're not scared.
Once that first man see that gorilla swing on that first dude, it's over.
You need like 3 guys to be the sacrifice, of course.
What if it's 100 U's? It's like NBA athletes.
Oh, I'm cooked. I ain't fighting no gorilla.
You play football. How are you cooked?
I'm running. I'm not fighting no gorilla. Simple.
Gorillas aren't that big. I don't know. I think people watch a lot of Planet of the Apes. People think that these crazy aggressive creatures.
It's not King Kong that you're fighting.
Yeah,
I know it ain't King Kong,
not
but
Caesar.
they still swinging like this. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
what gorilla have you seen in person to scare you like this?
Man, them zoos. I done been to a zoo before. I done seen a gorilla. I ain't fighting one.
I feel like one of the big things that's going to happen over your first few years in your career, you can get a lot of nicknames. You've seen basketball reference pages. People have 10 nicknames. You probably never heard of 8 of them. If you could pick your one nickname that'll stick for the rest of your career right now, what would it be? If it was up to you.
I ain't got no nicknames. Everybody just call me Walt. So I'm good with that.
Did you get the single name treatment like Giannis, like Shea?
I'm good with that.
Nice. I want to play a quick game. I'm going to name 2 NBA players. You tell me who's the better dunker. So who comes to your mind, whether it be dunk contest dunks, in-game dunks, just entertainment factor. LeBron or Vince Carter?
Vince.
Vince?
Yeah, easy. That's a GOAT dunker.
Pretty easy.
He's a GOAT dunker?
It's not that easy of a conversation, is it?
I thought I'd put him against someone who's pretty known for his athleticism. I thought it would be a chance.
I mean, Vince do like... Yeah, Vince dunk is gonna be like kind of crazy, Bron. I think we just not seen so much of it. Bron, my favorite player. So
would you'd rather get dunked on by someone like LeBron than Vince?
For sure.
Ooh, why is it?
LeBron is big though.
Vince is
your back is on the ground.
Bron is kind of expected. You know what I'm saying? Bron came down the lane. You got dunked on. It is what
Vince
it
might
is.
jump over you. So
Vince, it's gonna be.
It just depends on how you want to
get
get humiliated, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to even more difference of styles for this one. Anthony Edwards or Blake Griffin?
Duncan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Blake. I ain't gonna lie. He was catching some crazy lobs from CP.
Through contact.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Blake.
But I feel like Ant might have like the dunk discography to rival Vince Carter. He might be one of the only people that are gonna get there.
Nah, it depends, man. I ain't gonna lie. Depending on what dunk. Like Ant baseline dunk.
Yeah.
Off the 2 feet that one time was crazy. So
yeah, and he's gonna talk to you too afterwards. So I think that's a little bit worse.
That's a good point.
It's low key worse whenever somebody just look at you.
Yeah, Blake's gonna just.
Yeah.
Okay, last one for this. Zach LaVine or Zion Williamson?
Getting dunked on Zion, it feels like it hurts.
Like, by Zion?
Shot by a gun or stabbed with a knife.
He's so big. He's so big. Like that body to body in the air is gonna hurt.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Zach. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
You have more of a chance.
He probably gonna just dunk with so much authority.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad. So I'm gonna say Zach.
Yeah. So off a different topic of non-dunking, when you look across, you see all the mock drafts, you see everybody comparing you to. What do you feel like people get wrong about your game? Something that you think maybe they overlook, and something you can do that they think you can't, or vice versa.
I don't really pay attention to it all. I just focus on what the decision maker's saying. So
yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything that you think that's underrated that you think or something that you're proud of, a skill set you developed over time?
Over time, I'll just say the shooting factor. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I've always kind of focused on the shooting.
In your younger days, which is about 2-3 years ago, when did you
like old now?
Yeah, exactly. When did you make that switch in your head when it comes to deciding between a football career and a basketball career?
Oh, when did I decide that?
Yeah.
Well, I stopped playing football at the end of my sophomore year. So going into junior year of high school, I tried to stop playing my 9th grade year, but my circle around me wouldn't let me. So fully got off of junior year.
Do you have a moment that made you stop playing football?
Yeah.
Every day. I hated practice, bro. I hated going out there. I just enjoyed practicing basketball more. Football practice, I go out there, sit on the side, drink my water. I was chilling. Coach be like, he taking mental reps. He'll be out there.
Mental reps is the most polite way to say I'm not going to put him in the game.
That's crazy. Mental reps is crazy.
That's hilarious. What position did you play?
Athlete.
Athlete.
Yeah, I was like wide receiver, DB, all that.
Put the ball in his hands, will be more athletic.
For
What
sure.
was your favorite one to play?
Favorite was probably free safety. I just do whatever I want back there. The rest of the defense kind of locked into their zones. I just roam around.
Do you think that football experience of being an athlete on the court, on the field, do you think that you feel any of that in your game today? You think you brought that physicality over?
I say it definitely helped me with the physicality part for sure. And just sometimes, seeing something before it might happen.
You draw a charge, or you're used to getting hit. It's not so slight.
For sure.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Is there any player that you look across the league right now that you're like, I want to play against them? That you're most looking forward to being on the opposite side of the court with?
I mean, obviously LeBron, growing up, that being my favorite player, always watching him. He's been in the league since I was born. So
yeah. What's your favorite LeBron moment across the years?
Man, favorite LeBron moment? Probably when he went back to Cleveland and won it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a seminal moment. I feel like one of the, because I mean we're a little bit older than you, so one of our first memories of watching sports around
we're not that old. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Little 3 or 4 years older. One of the main memories I have when basketball first got into our lives is when he went to Miami. Do you remember that, or were you too young for that?
I remember all the jerseys getting burned, and I remember all that. I was on vacation actually whenever he announced it on TV, so I watched it.
It's like a core memory you imagine.
Yeah, for
Where were you
sure.
on vacation?
For sure.
Oh man.
So on the court, outside, we all know like shooting is the easiest thing in the world for you. You're one of the better shooters in the class. What do you find most difficult for a player your caliber? What was like one of the hardest transitions that you had to make in college?
I ain't gonna say it was hard, but it definitely took some time just adjusting to the speed of the game. My high school team, we played pretty fast, but whenever I got to college, the speed of the game, just everybody more athletic, had to adjust to that.
Do you think that there's anything in the NBA that is probably going to take you a little bit to get adjusted to?
I don't know, maybe just all the traveling, just the whole, the
Yeah.
lifestyle in general. It's definitely gonna be different. So
Much longer seasons, lots of
for sure.
lots of
82
flights.
games, it ain't 30 something no more or 40. We have 40.
Yeah, you hear that a lot of people talk about how they hit that rookie wall, and people always talk about like, is the league getting used to them, whatever? Their legs are probably tired. That's a lot of games to play. No, not used to that.
Facts. You got to be ready for it.
Did you have a moment in this season where you're like, dang, like this is a long season right now?
Nah. This year was pretty good. I mean, our coaches at Florida was pretty good about just making sure everybody was right. Everybody's body was feeling good, and adjusting practices to however we felt. So, not that this season I didn't.
Yeah. When you think back to that time around March when everything was going crazy, was there a moment that maybe you got a mention on Instagram, a comment, something like that, where you're like, whoa, people that I didn't expect to be talking about me are talking about me?
I wasn't really looking on Twitter until after March ended, but I seen like a couple people follow me. I think it was at the Final Four. Like it was a bunch of people following me like that was in the league, and they was just saying like good luck in the final. So I wasn't really expecting all that.
Who stuck out the most?
Probably Don. I ain't gonna lie. Don Mitchell. He sent me his number, everything. He was like, hit me if you need anything.
Nice.
I was like,
Oh, wow, that's
then you
cool.
got a little Coach P connection there too. So
That's true.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell is such an interesting player. Is there anything that you take from his game? You look at him as a player that's inspirational?
For sure. Like his floaters, he got all those like getting to the mid-range area, Euro step floaters, 2-foot floaters. Like he just great in that area. So it's forcing teams to kind of step up. Then he just get down low. So great 3-level scorer.
Who else around the league do you watch and do you think like really influences your game?
Influences my game.
Yeah, someone who has moves that you think, I should add that to my bag.
Yeah.
That's my bag. I see a little bit of Jamal. I hear people talking about Jamal Murray. I can see that a little bit. Jamal. I think Don a little bit. And then, I don't know. I'll just say them two. I used to watch Bradley Beal a lot.
Yeah. What about his game stood out to you?
Just how efficient he was with his dribbles. Like he catch the ball, 2-3 dribbles, bucket. Create the space, get a bucket.
Yeah. That's a big like obviously like one-on-one thing. How often are you playing like one-on-one, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, stuff like that?
This past season I wasn't a lot. We was kind of like staying in the offense a lot, but it's been something I've been working on throughout the whole pre-draft process over there in LA. So
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, that's all the time I got with you today. We've got to keep moving to your next obligation at this busy Combine Day. We appreciate you coming through, man.
appreciate y'all having me.
How's your day going?
Great.
Yeah, busy day?
Yeah, happy to be here. How y'all day going?
It's going good. It's
going good.
For sure.
It's good. I appreciate you coming on. We're here with
Yes,
a very
sir.
special guest. We got Dylan Harper here on the show today. Yeah, man. How's your draft process going? What's it been like?
I mean, it's been great. I feel like I went to Santa Barbara for about a month and a half. Got to go working, got away from everything, just work on my craft and my body. So the process definitely been great. We're definitely tiring too.
What's it like having a teammate all year that you know you're going through this whole process with? You're probably going to get drafted real close spot wise. Is there a little competition there, or is it all support? How's that feel?
I mean, we both competitive, but I think it's all support. I mean, we like one big family, my family, his family. We all close together. So it's just been great. You know, I come places like here, I know I'm gonna have someone I'm gonna be with the whole time. So it's just great to have him by my side, and I'm just happy to see where me and him gonna go.
Yeah.
What are the battles in practice between y'all two? Do you guys play one-on-one a lot?
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the season, we play one-on-one all the time. I mean, that just comes from, I think, us wanting to get better. Yeah. But in the summer, in practice, when we're against each other, we guard each other all the time. But then during the season, you know, you got to go do game plan, film, stuff like that. So we're always on the same team. But we had some good battles.
Who's winning?
Me.
naturally.
Me. It's like, I'm going to say me, but he gets me sometimes. I mean, he's 6'10", shoot over. It's pretty hard to guard.
Yeah.
Your dad was in the league for years on years and years, had a successful career as a player. How was the workouts for you growing up? I have to imagine they must have been militant style.
Nah, that's not him. He liked to go play golf and bowl. But working out with him, I mean, we just played a lot of one-on-one, to be honest. I think it was more just playing, because you can work out all day, but it's different than playing one-on-one, 3-on-3, 5-on-5. But my mom workouts was the hard workouts. I'm talking about ball handling, conditioning for an hour. Wow. Stuff like that. So, I mean, my mom was definitely the harder one, but
really,
yeah, my dad is mostly just learning the game and playing the game with him.
At what age? Because obviously, you know, your dad was in the league. What age did the tide start to turn in? You started to really beat him.
Eighth, 9th grade. I mean, he's getting a little old. So
that helps.
He getting a little old, so I mean, I don't think he gonna play. He ain't playing me no more. But 8th grade freshman year, we used to play a lot. Yeah. But it would just be I'd win, but he get the fouling and it'd be over.
Grown man strength.
Yeah, someone gonna get mad and this game is gonna be over.
I want to direct attention to the screen right here.
Nah, I bet.
I'm gonna show you some NBA hair swaps of people in your draft class.
Yes.
And I want you to rate it from 1 to 10 how well it fits them.
I bet.
First off, we got Ace.
Oh my God,
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
He looked like Jimmy. Nah, he can't pull that off.
You can't rock it?
That's zero.
Zero?
Nah, nah.
I see the vision.
I don't see the vision. Nah, he ever get that, I'm gonna call him, tell him cut his hair.
As far as all these are gonna go, this one isn't too bad.
Okay.
Next up, we got Dylan Harper.
I mean, I look good in any hairstyle. That's not my preferred hairstyle. I give myself it's still me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I would get 7, 8.
If I see you in
said,
real life
I'm
with
a bet
this,
on myself.
Yeah.
I'm calling the cops, man.
I look crazy though. I don't.
Yeah, you got the little Zac Efron going on.
That's cool.
HSM too.
Yeah.
I can see you breakdancing in this.
I look like I'm Zach and Cody.
All right, next up, we got Tre Johnson.
I see the vision. I see the vision. He look like I see the vision.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Rick Fox.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Nah, I'm giving this a 9.
Wasn't he like magazine covers for sexiest player in the NBA back in the day?
Rick Fox? Yeah.
Wait, how you remember that?
Hey, man.
He got it on his wall.
Why you remember that, bro?
Hey, he studies.
Got
He
his
studies.
encyclopedia. There's an aura index up here.
For sure.
So we giving this a good 9?
It's all research. He has to be prepared.
That's probably the best one I've seen yet.
Okay. Last one. VJ Edgecombe.
It's straight hot Cheetos.
That's what I was about to say. He looked. I forget. What show was it?
At the top
The
of his-
Simpsons.
Oh, Sideshow Bob?
Yeah, he looked like Sideshow Bob. But that's VJ, you can't rock that. So I'm giving that a 2. He can't rock
No
that.
love for Lil Yachty haircut.
He can't rock that.
Okay, sticking on the topic of serious conversations, we got to talk about the number one topic on the internet as of late. Who would win in a fight, 100 men or 1 gorilla? What side are you on?
The gorilla.
Really?
Yeah. Put in. Look, imagine you out there,
Break
right?
it down.
100 men, right?
Yeah.
Say y'all got a game plan. 25, arm, leg.
True.
Y'all gonna rush him. He gonna throw at least 20 people off like this. So then the fear factor gonna kick in for y'all. You gonna be like, dang. And you gonna see him punch another one in the face. His face gonna be over there. And you gonna be like, damn. So now the next 15 people that tries over because they already fear. And they're like, you're not gonna try your hardest when you fear. It's like playing like your older brother. And you're like, yeah, I know I ain't gonna win, but Oh well.
So under what scenario, how many men will it take to beat a gorilla then?
100's a lot of men.
That's what I'm saying. If 100 can't do it,
100 regular men, like
we'll say
Average size dude.
average size dude is again
5'11".
You understand how strong gorilla is?
Do you think this gorilla is King Kong?
Bro, they're not made of titanium. I mean, they only get
First
tired.
off, can 100 you beat a gorilla?
Absolutely. I'm tearing a gorilla to shreds.
listen.
Okay, so
I'm
after
betting
the first
on-
10
I'm
of
betting
you
on
die,
No, like,
you gonna look at it and be like, do I really want to go and do it?
90 punches to the
It got to
gut.
be like 100 dedicated men that know, like,
Okay, you
Your
get
life or
100
death.
dedicated men.
no,
You're a hard
200.
worker. What was 100?
Yeah, 200. Me?
What was 100? You're a hard worker.
No.
You got work ethic.
no, I'm not being a gorilla.
So what if you
being a
have to?
gorilla.
You just gonna stand there and die? You're gonna fight back.
Nah, it's over.
You're right.
I'm running.
You got it, bro.
I'm
That's
running.
it.
I'm just gonna try to run. Hey, VJ, look at you. Hey, buddy.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, he'll know.
Is there any one specific player you're looking forward to playing against?
I mean, my brother,
Yeah.
but like that's the obvious one. NBA, but definitely like LeBron, James Harden, like Cade Cunningham. I guess my favorite players.
I'll say those guys. It sounds like guys that play like you. Those
Exactly.
players
Be on
that
the same
play-
court as them, just that's like a dream come true.
Speaking of those guys, if you were to add one skill of all time of any NBA player to your game, what would it be?
Steph Curry shooting.
That's
Naturally.
a great answer.
Yeah, Steph Curry
Cheat
shooting.
code?
Now, I'd add that anytime.
What's number 2 though? That's a little bit.
Yeah, you
harder
gotta like
for me.
eliminate that.
Kyrie
That's the obvious
handle.
one.
Kyrie handle. Oh, okay.
Or Kawhi defense, 1 or 2.
Do you think that Kyrie is the most skilled player of all time?
Yes, I do. I feel like at his size and what he does, a lot of people can't do.
Yeah.
Or would never be able to do. And he's from Jersey, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, speaking of,
bias.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name 2 NBA players. I want you to tell me who has a better scoring bag. Topical. We say Kyrie or James Harden. Whew. That's an incredibly
James
difficult one.
Harden. I'm a lefty. So
Kyrie's the most skilled player of all time.
I mean,
but
James Harden averaged 37.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
I feel like skill, like he mastered like foul baiting and how to
The
get to the
NBA
line.
had to plan
Kyrie-
around him. You right?
Exactly. Kyrie can shoot with either hand, like go whichever way you want to go. However you want to get a bucket, Kyrie can do it for you. James Harden now, he got like 45 moves that you can't stop.
Yeah.
You got to play him to the side because you ain't gonna stop him.
LeBron or Kobe?
LeBron.
See, I'm glad you said that. A lot of people are gonna
Come
immediately
on,
say
son.
Kobe when you say scoring bag.
Why is it
Nah.
so obvious?
I mean, he's the most. He has the most points all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty hard to do. If Kobe was able to play as long as he did and as good as he would have did the same thing. So I mean, that's why I'm going LeBron.
Okay. Giannis or Jokic?
Jokic. Giannis is my guy though. Shout out Giannis. Giannis. But Jokic is crazy. Like
Giannis has less of a scoring bag, but like his
Gian-
one move, it's real effective.
Giannis, like you can't. Giannis strong. That's a different. That's
strong.
That's a creature. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait
That's
till
a-
you got to stand under the rim
Exactly.
and transition.
But I got I'm going. Jokic. He's 7 foot. He move it. He like Luka at 7 foot.
Yeah. You know, is there any if you could choose your nickname that's gonna stick for you for the rest of your career right now, what would you want it to be?
I don't know.
Because you're gonna have a lot on Basketball Reference by the time you retire.
D Harp. I mean, that's what I think
D-Harp.
people call me. D
D-Harp.
Harp. It's just nice, regular. It's not too flashy.
What's your favorite nickname in the NBA from any players that you've seen, or one of the hardest? It's like, ooh, that's kind of cold.
LeBron James, GOAT.
You're just like me.
You're so
sorry.
serious. You're so serious.
I'm so serious.
No,
They're gonna put you're gonna see on TikTok. You see an edit with that clip.
Yeah.
LeBron
Tomahawk.
James, GOAT.
Speaking of Giannis, I saw that everyone saw that workout that you and Ace did with him. On the court wise, what was the most eye-opening thing that he put you on to?
He pays so much attention to the details and it's like how hard he goes. And like it's less reps, but like the speed he goes at, like most people can't do that. So really just he broke it down to us like you could be in the gym for 45 minutes, but if you working as hard as he working, your 45 minutes gonna feel like 2 hours.
Back to the bullshit real quick. Here's one more.
Oh my God.
I mean, he gonna be bald soon. So. I don't know about this, but he gonna be bald soon.
You want to see Coop with the soul
So I'll
patch?
give it like a 6. Coop bald.
Oh no, Coop gotta
my
fire
goodness.
somebody, man.
What con?
Nah, come on. He look like Shark Boy.
He looked like he got a treehouse for real in his backyard.
Nah, yeah, he got a 0.
It's like a registered weapon.
He looked like Birdman.
He could chop trees with that mohawk.
Have we ever seen a mohawk like, especially in the last like 10 years?
Not that big.
Mohawks just don't look good anymore.
Nah, yeah.
dope.
I don't know if they ever did.
Last one. He's rocking it. I'm not gonna lie.
cool.
He's rocking
He
it.
can't deny the aura. He feel it.
Hell nah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, man, come on. I mean, I'll give it like a. It's the most regular one I've seen yet. So I mean, I'll give it like a 6.
Okay.
Don't ever go blonde though.
Damn sure not the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Okay, man. That's all the time I got you today. We got to keep moving throughout your combine experience.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming through, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
We're here with another special guest. We got VJ Edgecombe in the chair. How you doing, man? How's your
good.
combine experience going?
It's going good, man. You know, it's the first day. You know, I'm just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Had to get up early, but it's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How early you have to get up? That sounded like it was real early.
Yeah, no. I got up at like 7.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I thought it was militant like 5 a.m. Like Adam Silver, your league is crazy.
Instead of normal last time.
Yeah, like 7.
What's you know, a lot of times this combine week is the first time a lot of casual NBA fans will be learning about all the players in this draft,
For
getting
sure.
to know all of you guys. And I think when people see you, they think about your athleticism, obviously.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is something that gets overlooked because they focus on your athleticism?
Me being able to score the rock at all 3 levels. I think that's what everyone overlooked. Just because I can dunk, they expect me to just run lane and go dunk. You feel me? That's not easy, bro. But yeah.
What's your, from all 3 levels, what's like your favorite spots to kind of get to?
I'm gonna say the wings, you know, the mid range, like mid post area, just hit a little mid range or something, or the elbows. I'm saying the elbows for the mid range for sure. You know, at the cup, just get a little layup or something, man. Yeah, that left side, right side, don't matter.
I want to direct your attention to this screen. I want to show you something that is of great importance to us. I'm going to show you some NBA hair swaps of people from your draft class, and I want you to rate how much this new haircut fits them.
Right.
1 to 10. We got Ace Bailey. Jimmy Butler.
It feels very
much?
realistic.
It I feel like he can pull it off, kind of though.
You know who I see with this now? Waka Flocka Flame.
I do see that. I do see that. That's a good pull.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10,
1 to 10.
6, bro.
This one isn't too bad.
It
It's
feels
not.
real.
It is.
Yeah.
It looks like yes.
We got Dylan Harper.
2. It's bad.
I feel like he's just ready to call the cops at any moment for no reason. Are you allowed to be here?
Yeah, we could have found a better one for that.
I thought it was a
on,
look.
man.
My bad. We got Tre Johnson.
Damn, Trey.
Age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look,
Yeah. League stressing on me.
I don't hear the mullet though. He's a little stylish.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like a 2 also.
Damn.
I don't rock with that one.
And we got VJ Edgecombe.
0. Come on, man.
I said this was a 10. This is one of the best ones.
What?
It looks real.
No, it don't.
You never tried to grow your hair out before?
I have, but not that much.
Not that much? You want the SoundCloud rapper look?
No, the color don't fit me.
No.
Bro, it's like
You're
Rich
not-
the
you're not
Kid
pin
type
ready?
vibes. It fits you.
Nah, ain't even enough here.
And last but not least,
Oh,
Cooper Flagg.
He can pull it off. I can see that in like a few, in like later,
Like 15, 20 years?
Yeah,
He looks like
at
an
the end of his
Italian-
career. Facts. Except without that little thing right there, though.
Looks like an Italian egg.
He looks like a mighty
like-
bean.
Yeah.
This guy's
Like a
running
5.
a pawn shop for sure.
Like a
He's putting up on
5, man. It can go either or, you feel me? It can be really good or really bad.
Nah, he can fix my car. If I need a tire change, he is there. There's a crowbar in his back of his trunk all the time. On a more serious note, is there any one specific player that you think about that you most look forward to playing against?
Brian.
Every single person has said that so far.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up watching Brian, man.
Is that
To
your
me.
GOAT?
Yeah, to me, that's my GOAT. I say. I never watched Michael, so.
What's your top 5 players of all time?
Of all time, Brian, going based off the history, Mike, MJ, Kobe, 5.
It's tough.
Yeah, Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem Magic.
Kareem Magic,
Magic
yeah.
be in there.
Round it out,
Bird,
something like that.
yeah.
Do you have what's your favorite LeBron moment? You know, if he's your favorite player growing up, is there any growing up one moment that sticks out to you?
I mean, everyone gonna say the block by James one.
Yeah.
But now I was watching him when he was in Miami. I probably just remember like that whole series against San Antonio. That's when I remember the 2013 one. That's when I first started watching basketball. Yeah. So that's the one I remember. So I remember just seeing Brown. The one when he blocked. I don't know if y'all remember this, but he blocked Splitter when he went down.
Oh, that block sounded like an atomic boom.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I felt that in my chest.
He jammed him right there. You feel me? So that's probably my favorite Brown moment.
Nice.
When you first started watching basketball, who were some of the guys that you feel really like influenced your game and how you play the game?
Wade and Brown. Main
Yeah,
two
makes sense.
but mainly Dwayne Wade. I know I was gonna be 6'9".
6'3", that's attainable. I can do
Yeah,
what
so
Wade does.
I had a feeling I'd have been somewhere around 6'4", somewhere around there. So Wade for sure.
What was it about his game specifically that you've taken and translated into your game right now?
Him being a two-way player, a high-level defensive player and offensive player. So that's something I pride myself in.
So one question we've asked every single person up here so far. I want to know if you have a different answer or you feel the same way. Who would win a fight, 100 men or one gorilla?
Oh, my God. 100 men or a gorilla?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just one gorilla. They say it's 100 U's, 100 elite athletes.
100 me?
Yep.
Man, that gorilla gonna win, bro.
What?
Nobody has picked the 100 men, by the way.
None of y'all have faith.
Everybody's been saying the gorilla
The
wins.
gorilla, it depends though. Like, are they all jumping him or are they going like
Whatever
you the commander.
strategy.
You're in charge.
You are the general.
Okay, if we're being honest, if you send them one by one, the 100 men gonna lose. If you just let them jump him, the 100 men might
That's
win.
like 20,000 pounds away.
But it depends. It depends on who's fighting. If you haven't,
It's the average dude.
An average dude,
Yeah.
gorilla's winning.
Damn.
100 U's.
100 me,
Yes.
I'm gonna beat that gorilla.
Thank you.
I'm gonna beat that gorilla.
Finally, somebody's being real. Somebody's having
If it's 100
confidence.
me, I'm gonna beat that gorilla. But we all gotta jump him the same time.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're going to tire the gorilla out. I think people overrate the shit out of these gorillas. 100 you are fucking a gorilla up.
Man, a silverback though, man, you seen their arms as tall as us.
I never seen a gorilla in person before.
Me either. Okay, yeah.
We're all just talking.
Yeah, I'm just chatting.
When you look across the league, is there any team that has like the best? Who has the best jerseys to you? Anybody that stands out to you?
Jerseys. Gee. Best jerseys?
There's a lot of good jerseys.
When I think of them, I think of like Toronto immediately.
Toronto.
They have classic history. Memphis is up there.
Memphis, Toronto, like the throwbacks for sure.
Yeah.
Currently, I like the Wolves jersey. It's pretty smooth. I like the Wolves jersey. Yeah. Miami has some good ones too. I used to like when they used to have like the nicknames on the back.
Yeah, that
That
was
would be
good.
fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was fire.
like when they had like King James
King
stuff
James,
like that.
yeah, I
Oh, I
thought-
thought
I
you
always-
meant like back in 2020.
Nah. Hell
Okay.
Is it like freedom on the bottom?
Yeah,
Those are
for
not nicknames.
Education reform?
Yeah, I was
No.
like, oh, you. All
Nah,
right.
hell no. I'm talking about it, and they had like
Yeah, like
King
the truth,
James.
big ticket.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That was,
Those
I
are
thought
not
that was fire.
nicknames,
Okay,
by the way.
I was like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm tripping.
You know, obviously you're one of the best dunkers in your class. What you're most known for. I want to name 2 NBA players, and I want you to tell me who's the better dunker:
okay,
LeBron or Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
No hesitation for your goat.
Love Brian, man. Vince Carter.
Can't do
man.
it.
What makes it different?
Vince definitely got more creativity with it. He's higher too, if you're being honest.
Yeah.
They both they both dunk hard.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Vince for
Yeah.
sure. He jump over people.
Would you rather
mid
get
game.
dunked on between the two?
Who would I rather get dunked on?
Yeah. You rather be like postered by LeBron or Vince Carter?
Gotta take one of them to the chest. Who you taking?
Vince. Brian, man.
Dude, it
Brian.
hurt.
You might get a cracked skull
So
trying
I'm
to like.
saying, so I'm gonna say Vince for sure.
Okay. Anthony Edwards or Blake Griffin? That big versus small, both elite.
I'm gonna say how. Oh my. I feel like Blake, just because Blake is taller, that's why I'm gonna go Ant.
Yeah.
Because Ant, you know what I'm saying? He got to get up. He got to jump a little higher than Blake.
More
have to.
difficulty.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
definitely
true.
has more airtime.
He definitely has way more.
But
airtime.
never forget, Ant concussed John Collins whenever he dunked on him. Like he
Yeah.
hurts people.
You feel me? Like he just caught Looney. So bad. That's my dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say Ant for sure.
Tough choice.
Zach LaVine or Zion Williamson?
Zach.
You didn't even care what I said last?
Zach LaVine, man. I think he like top 3 ever.
Yeah.
They ask me when it comes to like creativity and all that.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine for sure.
Didn't matter who I said. It was gonna be Zach.
Yeah. Only
He be
Vince
gliding.
Carter probably might have topped him for sure. If you ask me.
I agree with that.
Do you have any nicknames of yours that you like? Because you know over the years you're gonna get a lot of them. You can check your best reference page. You're gonna see a bunch. If you could pick the one that sticks with you forever, do you
My
have a
nickname?
preference?
Me and my grandma call me Money.
Money?
Yeah.
Right.
Cause like it's like a little backstory to like every time. Like back home in the islands, like we go outside. We go outside a lot. So like, every time I come home I'm asking for money.
Yeah.
To
You
go
asking
to-
for money?
Yeah, I'm asking for money to go to the store, get me like a chip and juice or something like that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's like a thing on the island. They call me like 2.5.
215?
Yeah, 2.5. That's what they call me.
Oh, okay.
2.5.
We got 2 more.
Yeah, they call me 2.5.
Got Kon Knueppel.
Wow. I don't rock with that, man.
He got so much younger with that.
Yeah,
He's like 13.
He looks like He got some little brothers. He look just like them.
Bro, he loved playing.
Nah, I get that like a 3, bro.
He looks like he's a teacher's nightmare.
Oh, God.
He looks so misbehaved.
Spitballs constantly.
Bro.
See it.
Last but not least.
Oh, that fit him low key though.
Yeah.
That's hard. Look like you're part of opium or something. For sure.
Nah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give him like a 7 for. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, the first good rating on you. I like it.
Yeah, I like that one. That's smooth.
Great, man. Well, that's all the time we got with you today.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming through. It was a great conversation. Hope you have a good rest of your conference.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you,
brother.
We're here with a very special guest. We got Kasparas Jakucionis on the show today. How you doing, man? How are you enjoying being around all your fellow draft class people today?
Yeah, I'm excited. All this process, it's just the first day, but I'm really excited to meet all the players I played against this year. I got to meet them in person, talk to them just about anything, and just see the persons more than basketball players.
Yeah. How'd you enjoy your year of college? Because I know you played overseas before that. What were the differences like? What did you enjoy more about this or less?
Yeah, so definitely the fans were very nice at Illinois. It would be like 17,000 every game, sold out. They would cheer for you before the game, after the game. Always try to help you, I would say. And I really enjoyed the fans for sure. And basketball part, the facilities, coaching staff, teammates, just the players in general were incredible.
Which fans are more harsh? Illinois fans or college fans in general, or back overseas?
I think if you look the EuroLeague fans, like there's Partizan, like all the Serbian teams, Greek teams, their fans are just crazy.
Yeah.
Like you cannot compare them to anywhere in the world. I think they're just doing sometimes too much.
Yeah.
But here the fans really care. They show the support and they're coming to every game. So I would say more crazies in Europe, but here there's more quantity, I would say, of the fans.
Do you feel like playing overseas helped you like transition over to the college game? Because a lot of times we hear people who have played professionally overseas, they come to America and they'll be like, "Oh, this game is actually a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be."
Yeah, so maybe a little bit. I think because just the experience to working out with pros. There was Ricky Rubio at some point, Jabari Parker, a lot of ex-NBA guys and the EuroLeague stars were in my team. So you're just getting advices from them, and being with them every day just makes you better overall. And just you can ask them questions if you don't know anything. So you just can improve a lot more.
What do you think was some of the best advice that you've gotten from those guys?
Yeah, so I said before in one interview that Jabari Parker, he said like, be like water, fit in everything. It's like Bruce Lee quote, I think. But
We'll give it to Jabari Parker. That's his quote now.
But I heard from him before than from Bruce Lee. So
Did you hear from him and think he made it up, and then later on found out it was Bruce Lee?
No, I mean, kinda. But it's still, I think it's take a lot with me just to like be adaptable, be flexible in every situation, and just in basketball, let's say, do what the team needs you to do to win.
And is that something you pride yourself in your game going into the NBA, making that transition? Because obviously you don't know where you can get drafted, you don't know what the situation is going to be like. Is your versatility something that you really focus on?
Yeah, I think I'm adaptable. I can adapt to every scheme, every situation. And whatever team needs me to do to win, I can do. I'll just do my best, give my all-out effort on both ends of the floor, and be the best version of myself.
Awesome, man. So I don't know if you've seen it lately. One of the biggest talking points on the internet lately has been the question that we all need your answer for: who wins in a fight, 100 men or one gorilla?
Yeah. So I know one time also they asked me before. I said I bet on us. I believe in us.
Yeah.
I like that confidence. I like that.
So
most people are coming up here and they're saying the gorilla. They're saying they're scared. I keep asking, if it's 100 U's, would you feel confident in yourself versus gorillas?
No, we taking the gorilla down.
I feel like you got it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's real dog mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, behind every dog, you need at least a game plan. What would be your game plan to destroy this gorilla?
I think so. We have quantity advantage.
Yes.
I think we are smarter a little bit.
True PG.
A little. I hope a
Yeah.
lot.
So we just have to go almost all together, maybe not too much, but we cannot go one by one because then it will be the advantage for the gorilla. But if we just go all together and try to probably first maybe go into eyes for him to be blind or whatever. Probably the eyes, and then it's advantage for us.
That's real strategy. You take out the eyes, take out the knees. We're going for eyes and ACLs.
Exactly.
And we're
bro.
taking this gorilla out.
Achilles tendons are gone.
You playing dirty.
I like that.
Yeah.
When you look across the NBA and you think about, you're going to be on a team soon playing against all these stars you grew up watching, is there any one player in specific that you're most excited to play against?
One specific?
Yeah. One guy you're going to circle on your calendar as soon as you see it for the first time?
Yeah, it's just when I was little, I really liked LeBron. It just his leadership and how he approached the game, his off-the-court stuff of his recovery and how he treats the game. It just stuck with me. And that would be so cool too.
What a professional answer. I love that.
Yeah.
Most people are like, man, he dunks on motherfuckers' faces. You're like, he spends $1 million a year on his body. I got to get like I like that.
Get my bag right.
Speaking of LeBron, I want to name 2 NBA players, and you tell me who you think is the better dunker.
Better dunker?
Dunker.
Okay.
Yeah, in-game,
Question for
dunk
me.
contest, whatever it means to you.
Okay.
LeBron James or Vince Carter? It's a hard one.
They're different type of dunkers.
Yeah.
Potentially 2 of the best of all time.
Yeah.
LeBron's
Like
more
LeBron,
power,
more
but-
powerful.
Yeah.
But I'd give to Vince just because of of the style of dunking and just the iconic 360 windmill in the dunk contest.
You got
I
to.
have to. I have to give.
That's
to
fair.
him.
Nobody said LeBron yet, so you're not alone. Anthony Edwards or Blake Griffin? It's a hard one. One of the best small guy dunkers versus one of the best power forward
I
dunkers.
like
Small guy, he's like 6'4".
I know.
Yeah.
Compared to Blake,
But I like Anthony Edwards more.
Okay.
His dunking and for sure.
Yeah, he has some of the most disrespectful dunks you can imagine.
Disrespectful.
Blake's like, he's bigger, so he finishes people. It's not quite as much disrespecting
Well, I
them.
don't know. Blake has teabagged many of people on his dunks.
And Ant hasn't?
I'm just saying. Listen.
We can go teabag for teabag. I don't know who's winning. We can go back for
They're
back.
both extremely disrespectful. Ask Pau Gasol. Like,
But the thing with Blake is that, like, if he dunks on you, he might just shake your hand afterwards.
he's not nice like that. Like,
But he's not as mean as Anthony Edwards.
fair.
Last but not least, Zach LaVine or Zion Williamson?
I have to give to Zach.
No, everyone said Zach too. Why is it so easy?
It's that 2016 dunk contest.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Iconic.
It was just crazy, like, I don't know. Also, Zion is more probably powerful dunker, but I like the style more of Zach.
That makes sense. Do you have a nickname that you like of anything you've gotten over the years? Because, as you go throughout your NBA career, you're going to get a lot from whatever team drafts you, their fans are going to give you a lot of nicknames. If you could decide the nickname you have for your whole career, what would it be?
I don't have a nickname. Like, I would just present myself like KJ or K or Cass because it's easier to say.
Yeah.
So everyone calls me different.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will call me Cass. Sometimes they will call me K.
Yeah.
Some people KJ, but the nickname I never gotten one, and I don't even know what it could be for me. Yeah.
If not a nickname, do you have a celebration in mind that you would unlock once you get on the court?
Celebration.
There's going to be a lot of cameras at these NBA
Yeah.
games. You got to get ready. You got to aura farm.
I just like to be more calm, like no celebration. Like
Nonchalant.
Oh, you like a Stone Cold Killer.
yeah. I prefer that than showing off too much. A little
Yeah,
bit.
big Tim Duncan guy, big Kawhi Leonard guy. Okay,
I see.
I see it.
Like KD a little bit too.
Yeah.
He's-
He'll give a snarl at most. So.
yeah.
When you look, is Katie one of your players that you looked at growing up that you draw inspiration from, or if not, is there anybody else that you really look at and you say, I gotta take elements from his game because it'll fit me and stuff like that?
Yeah, so a couple players, not there's no one that I would model game after, but I like to watch Lucas playmaking and how he creates shots for himself. I like Andrew Nemhard's defense, how he gives like
a good pull.
100% and active hands, just care about defense. And I like Jalen Brunson 2-feet game too. Just
Those are great answers. Those are great answers. Andrew Nemhard's defense is a fantastic answer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's why it's just all different guys, different styles, and I just like to take something from each one, not taking whole package from one guy.
Do you remember where you were when you heard the news that Luka Doncic has been traded to the Lakers?
In the locker room at Illinois, I think
Yeah.
it was before game day or game day morning, I think, or something like that. And we all heard and we all said, "Oh, it's probably." Is it July 1st?
Yeah, one of the most surprising moments I can imagine as a fan.
Not July, April 1st, my bad.
Yeah.
April 1st. But everybody said, no, it's a joke. And then we saw that it's real. It was big news.
Yeah. All right, man. That's all the time we got with you today. We appreciate you coming through. It was a great conversation. Hope you have a good rest of your week.
Yeah,
we'll see you next time.
guys.
You're going to do
Thank
great. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, I was watching y'all a little bit.
Really? Nice. Thank you, man.
I ain't know you was that short though.
All you see is the waistline up.
What's your favorite to watch?
No, I be seeing y'all on TikTok. I be forgetting like what y'all what y'all be doing, but I've
seen the
faces. Y'all
faces.
popped up.
I appreciate you, man. Obviously, we've seen you a lot too on our TVs, especially in March Madness. What's the past 6 months been like for you, going through all this leading up to the draft?
It's just been like, when it first happened, it's just been crazy, like the buzzer beater, and then it kind of slowed down. But it was back to work, like getting ready for this time, and then workouts, and then yeah.
Was there any specific notification you remember on Instagram or whatever that you see so and so followed you during March that really sticks with you?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis?
Yeah, Ray Lewis.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, because you are from Baltimore. I forget about that.
Yeah,
that must have been insane for you.
So other people were like Donovan Mitchell, so and so players. Ray Lewis is cool as hell. I understand why that sticks with you.
Yeah,
that's great, man. Well, this Combine week is probably going to be for casual fans one of the first times they get to know you and your game and all your other draft mates. What do you think is something that they need to learn about your game that's probably overlooked by scouting reports?
Probably like what I can do in a game. Like probably like I can take over a game, or I can get everybody involved. Like I just really understand the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want people to like
is
realize
your
that.
IQ and your passing that you think are like underrated?
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of the people that you've looked up to really like hone in on that skill?
Bron, his IQ crazy. Jokic. Really, I feel like that my IQ is natural, so I ain't really look at people, but like I just watch other people just take parts of their games of like scoring and like defense. I used to watch. I know people don't watch Tony Allen. I used to watch Tony Allen defense.
Wow, yeah,
getting those hands out, moving your feet.
Yeah.
That's first team. That's first team.
It is
First team all D.
I saw you had a Derik Queen sponsor.
Yeah.
What's your go-to order at Derik Queen?
I just get an Oreo Blizzard. I just
you flip it upside down to make sure it's
no.
Just scared?
No, but when I be at the drive-thru, they do it. And actually, my first time going to Derik Queen, they gave me a discount, and then my second time, they didn't want to hear it. They didn't
What?
Yeah, they didn't care. And I had my ID, and I was like, my name is so similar. Somebody gave me a discount before, and then it was like we don't care.
Well, that's gonna imagine being an employee. My name is similar. They're gonna be like, okay, dude. That's funny. Gotta get your opinion on one of the hottest questions on the internet. We've been asking everybody that sits in this chair today. We've got a variety of answers. I want to know where you stand on 100 men versus one gorilla. Who's gonna win?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That gorilla. That gorilla. Wait, no. It's like sometimes I think because like. If you got like Brock Lesnar, like a lot of boxers, like a lot of big people.
That's OD. We talking about the normal human being. You said Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay.
What if it's 100 U's?
Yeah, 100
elite
U's, what you
athletes,
gonna do?
but you're not Brock Lesnar, but you're you.
I got my money on you.
I got a gorilla. I got a
You don't believe in yourself?
You're not a
Nah,
you're not a fighter like that,
bro. That gorilla probably zero body fat. Bro, it got like 8-pack. It got 8-pack. Like, it's strong. Like
I don't mean none. Do you know how long your arms are? Do you know the amount of reach and damage and how your gameplay will just disrupt that gorilla?
if your punch probably gonna be 100 pounds if you're a regular size athlete. That gorilla is what, like 800, no body fat.
No body fat, yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Since like a lot of technology, like we can kind of put that. I feel like we can do that.
We can simulate this bitch. We can figure it out.
Yeah, ChatGPT, go ahead and do that game plan for you. I feel you.
That's funny. Is there any one player across the NBA that you're most excited to play against?
I want to guard Bron, Kyrie. I did want to guard Melo. KD, I want to guard KD.
Yeah.
Jokic.
I was gonna say a lot of perimeter players. You want to guard? You don't want to guard any bigs?
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely gonna guard a lot of bigs, but they gonna get the guards gonna want to get switches.
Yeah.
I want to guard Embiid.
Yeah.
Who else? That's probably it.
You trying to guard the whole league?
Yeah, you want to guard? Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, the faces of the league.
great.
I want to guard Ant.
Yeah.
I want to guard the faces of the league.
Brother, he's from Baltimore. They talk crazy. One time I lived in DC for a couple of months and I played basketball there at some random rec center. Y'all are insane. Crazy.
Yeah,
Talk
they
to
are.
us. So is that where you think like you get your edge from and all that or what?
Yeah, cause like we was all competitive. Like I played at the park a lot, and then like, bro, like best friends, bro, turned into like enemies at that that time. Like just like you suck, you trash, go home. Like we talking trash to each other.
Yeah.
I want to show you on this screen some NBA hair swaps of players in your draft class, and I want you to rate it from 1 to 10 based on how well it fits them.
All right.
First off, I got Cooper Flagg.
Oh no. Oh no, 0.
0. You don't think this will work for him?
No.
So if his future has this in store, should
Probably
you
not this.
Yeah.
I can't see him with a ball.
I feel like
I
that
ain't
touch
gonna-
is really good though. He looked like he got some interesting skill sets with that look. Like he could be changing a tire or be making me a pastrami sandwich. So versatile.
No, but
The best skills.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He probably got to get rid of this.
Okay.
just completely smooth.
Yeah.
Slick. Okay.
Slippery.
Oh
got
no.
Kon.
Oh no. It seemed like he played guitar.
Guitar Hero demon right there.
Yeah.
No, he can shred for sure.
Get out of my room, Mom.
Okay. Khaman.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but no, like I say like a 3.
Okay. This is better than some of the ones we've seen so far, so we'll give him that. We got Ace Bailey.
That fit him.
That's tough, right?
You're the first person to finally agree. We all think it kind of fits.
No, that kind of fit him. No, they probably saying that because his personality, but that fit him.
Oh, it doesn't fit his personality?
No, like that seemed treacherous. Like,
So he is not a demon.
yeah. Like he going out there to hurt somebody.
He got different motives on the court.
Such a funny word.
We got Dylan Harper.
Oh,
It's the complete opposite of treacherous.
yeah. No, this like get out my room, Mom. That too. No,
He
this
looks
like
lovely to be around.
Yeah.
It's a pocket full of sunshine.
no, I don't like it though.
Just drinks OD Mountain Dew.
That's hilarious. If you could pick any skill set from one big across the league to add to your game, what would it be?
Shooting.
Shooting from who?
Cherry.
Carol?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna be a cheat code if I shoot that well.
Yeah.
So
Outside of that, 'cause I feel like that's
I can't
easy
get
for
too
sure.
good.
Yeah, like I feel like I'd be a cheat code. Let me just give me like who's efficient and take like a good amount of shots.
Well, Damian Lillard action?
Malik Beasley.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Second best three-point shooter this year. I like that.
Good pull.
I'm going to name 2 NBA players. I want you to tell me who's the better dunker. LeBron James or Vince Carter?
Vince. I mean, he proved that LeBron is definitely a great dunker, but like Vince proved that in dunk contest, he got a lot of tricks. So
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony Edwards or Blake Griffin? 2 different styles.
yeah, but no, they both used to dunk on people, but like with Blake, you you felt it, like you felt bad for. I mean,
You might get chest pains after that.
I mean, I feel bad for people that Ant dunks on too.
Yeah. No, definitely like Wayne. His name? No, not Wayne Ellington.
That was Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent.
Oh,
felt bad.
What's crazy is there's like 4 that are crazier than that. We didn't even talk about the real crazy ones. John Collins,
Watanabe,
Yuta Watanabe,
Ooh, yeah.
but Blake Griffin. No, that was DeAndre Jordan when he did the
Anthony Black.
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins.
Oh, no,
Kyle
I ain't
Hey, these
gonna
guys
lie,
got
Blake
bodies.
Griffin,
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Blake Griffin, probably, I don't know, probably Blake Griffin too. I mean, Ant probably got been in a dunk contest, but
Who do you
Blake
think you
Griffin,
stand a better chance against when it comes to stopping that dunk?
I don't know.
You might have it with Blake.
No.
You don't believe in yourself again? I got
Blake,
you
no,
against
Blake, like, no, you gotta look at the mass and like the strength of them because
Real physics.
Yeah,
You're not little though.
yeah, I'm not, but like Blake, bro, like he come down the middle of the lane, take off from like a little outside of the dunker circle, bro. Like him strong, he's strong, just coming down like that, and strong too. But him just coming down, like you gotta look at like he said, the physics, like probably.
Awesome. Well, man, that's all the time we got with you today. Got to keep you moving out throughout your day. Experience the rest of the combine. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
We're here with another special guest joining us today, Jeremiah Fears. How you doing today, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How's the combine been? Seeing all your draftees with you, being around the whole class.
Man, it's been great. We all just enjoying the moment, kind of like regrouping. Obviously, the AAU and stuff like that. So we got to play with each other and against each other too.
Nice. You're commonly referred to in this class as probably having the best handle in the draft.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Keep blazing. But who did you look at growing up, looking at NBA players and really draw moves from? Who were your biggest inspirations there?
Probably Kyrie, Jamal Crawford too. Boy had a handle.
Who's an NBA player who has handles that you think is underrated? Like their handle work doesn't really get the love.
Bones Highland.
Bones.
He got it bad.
Yeah, that's tough. So when it comes to the handle, what makes like someone an elite ball handler versus someone who just is like regular?
I mean, it's obviously levels, like you're saying. There's levels to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way they get to their spots, the way it look, the way they get it done. Like some people have a handle, but they really don't use it. Like they just use the basics, between cross, in and outs.
Sounds like you gotta have creativity.
Yeah. Basically you gotta be creative with it, and you gotta kind of have like some pop, some flash, some dance into it a little bit too.
Yeah. And what obviously people focus on your handle, like we said.
Yes,
what
sir.
part of your game do you feel like people overlook because they're only looking on the surface in that way?
Probably the way I rebound. A lot of people don't realize it, but I average. Ever since like my freshman year of high school, I've been averaging like 5-6 rebounds a game. So.
Is that always been something you focus on, or did you learn that at some point?
I mean, I kind of figured out I ain't gonna tell everybody my cheat code, but I kind of figured out a cheat code to steal some rebounds.
Okay, it's been hack rebounding. I love it.
You feel me?
I want to name 2 NBA players. I want you to tell me which one of them has a deeper scoring bag. Kyrie or James Harden?
Kyrie for sure. James Harden got the step back, but Kyrie he can score in so many different ways. He can score in the post, he can score in the mid range, he can score. He's like a 3-level scorer. James Harden, I'll say probably it's either the 3 or the layup with him. He don't really shoot a lot of mid range.
Yeah, at his best, he wasn't in that mid range at all.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay,
it's 3 of them.
He has that unstoppable move of the step back.
That step back is unstoppable though.
Yeah.
He might catch you with it. Okay,
this is an interesting one. I don't know where you're gonna fall on this. LeBron James or Kobe Bryant?
That's real bag work.
It's a hard one.
It's cool. I just mess with both of y'all, but I only can pick one, so I'm going with Kobe.
That's not a bad answer.
It's not.
Yeah. No.
Kobe kind of modeled his game after MJ too, so and MJ was I ain't gonna say too much, but MJ was
GOAT?
Yeah, I don't want no hatred.
Yeah, let's stay apolitical.
Man.
Okay, Giannis or Jokic?
Jokic. He affect the game in so many ways. And he shoot better than Giannis, but Giannis, you still nice, bro.
He's adding the mid range to his bag now too.
He is. Yeah. I mean, he might get dangerous. He might get the mid range in a 3, and then it's gonna be hard to guard him. But Jokic, he just could do everything. Could pass, rebound, defend. He got a little slow feet, but other than that, he got everything else. So,
yeah. Who's winning the fight? 100 men or 1 gorilla?
Man, it's been the viral question lately.
Everyone wants to know your answer.
I try not to interact with this one, but I'll say the gorilla, bro.
Bro, what?
He's so big, bro. Like if you think about it, one dude gonna get like his body ripped in half, and everybody else gonna be like, "I'm not fighting."
The way people are talking about this gorilla is like he's a transformer. Like he's just this robot, this killer machine.
Yeah,
the Winter Soldier.
I know he's very beatable.
He's beatable, but like he's not just gonna stand there like, "Yeah, hit me." Like, he gonna,
you don't think 100 U's could take on a gorilla?
Nah.
No?
No way.
You said that so fast.
100?
Yeah.
Nah. If it's like 1,000, okay. 100? Nah. He might slap 50. He might it's over with. I'm gonna sit that one out. I'm good.
Is there any one player across the league that you're most excited to play against?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, interesting. Why him?
His mentality. He built different. He wired different. and he a competitor for sure. So that's probably somebody I'm looking forward to playing against.
Is that something you feel like you can relate to?
Yeah,
Got some A in you?
his mentality is like it's something you don't see in this generation no more. So
You say so in this generation, so that sounds like you have some older influences in your life.
yeah,
Where did that come from?
Really just watching the game at a young age, being around my uncles and my dad. Like they young old, so I be calling them old heads, but they like young old. So
They've been drilling that into you from a young age.
yeah, just that mentality. Go out there and kill whoever in front of you, no matter who it is. So
Who are some of the players that you watched growing up that you took their not only their game but also their mentality?
Curry. I watched Curry. I watched Kyrie, Katie. And then I started watching Ant-Man when he was playing with Atlanta Express on the Under Armour circuit. Y'all probably seen the viral video. He was like telling all the top players he was coming for him.
Yeah.
And like he stood on that, so kind of been following him ever since then.
Out of all the all-time players in the history of the league, if you were to add one skill to your game, what would it be?
Besides Curry shooting, everyone says that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Feel me?
I read your mind.
I say probably LeBron. Just the way he a student of a game. He studies the game and he know the ins and outs.
Oh, you have
of the
LeBron's
game.
brain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He know the ins and outs of the game and the preparation and just everything he puts into his body and his work to let him play this long is amazing.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is something that over your college year that you learned the most about your game and really improved on?
Really I say probably I always had an IQ, but I feel like the more I played, the easier it was for me. So like I say, for example, to start the season, I was getting about 6-7 assists, feel me? And then,
6-7.
And in game like 20 points and 7 assists, and then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But towards the end of the season, I'm like, I could get 30 and 10. Like, so I feel like that kind of helped me along the way and just continuing to take it game by game, and it kind of helped me a lot. I know some players that's like that as well. Just the longer they play, the easier it become for them. So
yeah,
I feel
is that
like
a challenge you look forward to in the NBA? Learning
Yeah.
the next level of that
learning
speed, next level of that
the ins
spacing.
and outs, and just seeing that first game and progression from my rookie year to hopefully year 15. So
yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
It is.
Oh man, that's all the time I got you today. Appreciate you
sir.
coming through. It was a great conversation.
Thank you.
It was fun, man.
I enjoyed it.
We're here. The very special guest, Ace Bailey in the chair. How you doing today, man? How's your combine going?
Combine going great. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
We just had Dylan in the chair before you a couple minutes ago, and we were talking about how it's such a unique experience that you get to be here with him and vice versa throughout this whole experience,
For sure.
all of college into this. What's that been like being with him?
I see him, man. Tired of seeing his face, man. I see his face. No, I'm just joking. But no, it's good. Knowing I got somebody that I put in the work with in college, seeing him succeed also with me is just a blessing. I mean, you see it, but you don't see it a lot. And then me and him coming together, just doing this process, is just been together is just a blessing.
How competitive does it get throughout the year? Are you guys ever like, I'm finna go 2, you're finna go 3? Do you guys ever get competitive with it?
Nah, we don't. I mean, we talk to each other every day. It's never like, to me, it's never like 2, 3, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's just work for, we just, whatever happens. When we get there, just put in the work. Just time to work.
Awesome, man. Do you feel like, so obviously you're known as being prolific scorer. That's obviously the thing you're most known for. What do you feel like people overlook when they think about your game? Something that you're really good at that doesn't quite get the attention?
People will say passing.
Yeah.
But I can pass, though. If you look back, I can pass very, very good. I can pass. I can play make. I mean, I can make the right shot. I can make the right pass and the right read.
Yeah. That's something you look forward to showing in the NBA?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
But I know if I got the shot, I know I got the shot, and it's perfect. I know I worked on this shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it.
That's fair.
When you were younger, what was the moment, whether it be in high school or middle school, where you actually like knew, oh, like I'm actually different. I'm like that.
Junior year, my junior year, I say that because that's when everything got easy.
What moment actually like happened on the court?
I played against SFG, Strive for Greatness. Yeah, Marietta, and then Block Brownie came down, dunked on one of his teammates, and it was like everything was getting easy.
Yeah.
Getting to the rim, I mean, making the right shots. After that game, it was just like, I wouldn't even say that game, it was before that game. But I say the moment that I kind of caught like, okay, he's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, he's nice. I can see this. And then I guess after that game, more people came to watch the next game. played against Quavo team, and it was the same thing. So it was like, I guess that tournament just showed out. It was just like, okay, he's actually nice.
Awesome, man. I want to put your attention to the screen. I'm going to show you some NBA hair swaps.
VJ!
Of people in your class. I want you to rate these from 1 to 10. First, you got VJ.
Don't do that, VJ. No, now I got my man's bad, man.
You're not messing with it?
You say on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
No, 0.
0.
Oh, my man can't have that. No, that's not my
If
man's
you're
style.
starting here with 0, it's going to get a whole lot worse. You might have to go to negative numbers.
Yeah, that's not my man's style. No, don't do that to VJ, man.
I think this is valid for me. Me personally, I'll give this an 8.
Tre
Don't do
Johnson.
my man Trey like that. That's a 0, man.
He didn't hate this. Yeah.
He liked it, but nah,
Not
Trey.
you?
Not my man's Trey, man. That's my man's. Y'all doing my man's wrong.
he said he could rock it. He liked the blonde in his hair.
Nah, he look older than what he looked.
It's the beard.
He
doesn't
He
stress,
look
I ain't gonna
older.
lie.
He like
Okay.
he been through some things.
Got Dylan.
D-Herb, nah. Give him a 2.
That's 2.
2, nah. He can't do my man's like that.
He looks like he's a great teammate. Like he's sneaky athletic.
It's like no.
Plays the game the right way.
It's like he shoots the ball only. and he does way more than that. He does
Looks
way
like he's
more
a
than
gym
that.
rat.
Yeah, he does way more than that.
Okay. We got Ace Bailey.
Hard.
I can't have dress.
10 out of 10.
I was thinking, it's crazy. I was thinking about dress. Me looking at this now, no dress.
Why no?
No dress. No.
No dress.
No.
I
What's
feel the
wrong with
aura
this?
coming through this screen.
This
I need
fits.
dreads.
This fits.
No, they don't. No, it don't. I feel like it take away my like face. Nah, I
doesn't
can
frame
stick
you
to the
well?
braids.
Wear it up. Wear it up.
Nah,
Okay. Next one. We got Cooper Flagg.
nah, cool. That did you bad, my man. You got a ball head. Nah, that ain't cool. Nah, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Then they got you with like a little bird right there. That ain't him. Nah, that ain't
Give me
it.
another 0 out of 10.
That ain't it. 0 out of 10. All these 0 out of 10. This is bad. This is bad.
Oh, that's great. Well, speaking of staying on similar topics, staying on utmost seriousness is what we do up here.
For sure.
Who's winning in a fight? 100 men, 1 gorilla.
Gorilla whooped.
Oh, 100 you. Let's say it's you. 100 yous.
100 me's.
Clone.
The gorilla winning.
The gorilla winning against you?
I'm gonna be real, big
6'9", 6'10"?
Don't lie to yourself.
Come on now.
Don't lie to yourself.
I'm
So
not-
you gonna fight 100 gorillas? I mean, not, you 100 you versus a gorilla.
75 of me. Give me a gorilla. Easy.
Wildin'.
The game plan will be
You're
ridiculous
wildin'. I'm gonna be
too.
realistic with myself. You got to be real.
Bro, 100 men is a lot of men.
Yeah.
It's a lot of men, but do you know like the strength of the gorilla?
That's pretty goddamn strong. The
It's a
collective weight
bite
of 100
force
men,
of a
though.
gorilla.
Bro, you're 6'10".
They feet is like hands.
You're not small. 6'10". 100 of you?
Bro, height don't mean nothing.
But you have 100 men.
You talking about reach? He bite my fist. I got no hands. It's over with.
You
Okay,
can
but guess what, though?
outsmart.
You got 99 more. You.
Right. His bite force, yo, and his hand, he got 4 hands. 4 hands, yo. There's no rules. It's just straight up hands.
I mean, you want to bring some with you?
If I bring something with me, it's over with. It's over with. He's losing.
Yeah, give me a belt and it's
No weapons.
over.
No weapons.
No weapons. He's-
Hand-to-hand combat.
He still can use his natural
Yeah,
instincts.
everything's natural.
It's over, bro. It's over. I'm just gonna be real, bro. There's no way 100 of me is beating a gorilla.
Damn.
Like what? It depends on like the size of the gorilla and all that too, though.
Standard gorilla.
Yeah.
Like 800 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pounds.
Yeah, but
I don't even think a standard gorilla is 800 pounds.
probably like 600.
That's still a lot. But you don't think that you got...
Okay, Nat Geo.
I don't know. But you don't think you can outsmart the gorilla? Like humans are so much smarter than
Animals are
others.
smart too, though. That's a lot of people don't realize. They think animals actually.
They ain't got no
dumb.
thumbs like us though.
They ain't got no thumbs, but they got an extra pair of hands like that.
Got mallets.
They got mouths. They have bangs. You know the bite force and like the punch force of gorillas. If he grab one of me, squeeze me, it's over. It's over. Like he bite a leg, I can't. That person can't help no more. But I feel like if 100 men like rush a gorilla at once, it might be a different thing. But I don't know. It all depends.
Yeah. I'm gonna name 2 NBA players. You tell me who has a better scoring bag, Kyrie or James Harden.
James,
2 of the best of all time.
It's tough.
That is tough.
Your first instinct almost went James.
I'm gonna say Kyrie because he be using both of his hands. James Harden he just left. He can use the right though. He got great creativity, but so do Kyrie. I gotta go Kyrie.
Okay. LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe.
Ooh, that was fast.
Kobe.
A lot of people are saying LeBron.
A lot of my play style is a little bit of Kobe in there with the mid range and the post phase and all that.
Yeah.
So Kobe.
Okay.
Bron, don't get me wrong. Bron's still Bron, but I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Okay. And that's all we got for you today, man. That's all the
For
time
sure.
we got. We appreciate you coming through. It was a
sure.
great conversation.
Appreciate
I
it.
think you can take down that gorilla. I think you can get more credit to yourself.
You
But I
think you
appreciate
take on Johanna, you versus Gorilla?
We
you
gonna
win
set
it?
this up actually.
Hunch is a lot,
Win it.
bro.
Motherfucker grab me, bite me a couple times. The rest of me gonna run. I appreciate it. Y'all have a nice
Crazy.
Hey, you
gotta spoil it? Thank you.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay, we get straight to it.
Right, Ace Bailey, Odie Spolder for you. We're here with a very special guest, Cooper Flagg. Hey, man, I'm just going to show you it. You let me know from 1 to 10 how well these NBA hair swaps
This is
fit
gonna be
you and your
cinema.
draftees.
Oh my god. Yo,
This is not as bad as you think.
Again, not now, but like down the line, maybe.
You got a promising future.
no. Get it off the screen, bro. I can't do that anymore.
We got Kon.
That's not bad.
That's
You
hard.
This is not bad.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I think
I'm
yours
shocked.
was better than this.
Con will pull it off.
This looks like a real life person. You've dealt with some kids when like this. When
That's
you're
what I.
younger.
Yes. When I was going through
You went to
like,
school with some
middle
kids like that?
school, maybe not middle school, but like before middle school, you definitely saw some kids with the big mohawk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Next up, another teammate of yours. Oh,
Show. Wait, I actually kind of like that.
it works.
It's a fit.
Across everybody that we've asked, this has been the consensus favorite.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Yeah, it's better than yours, better than Kon's. So we'll give
Yeah,
it to him.
for sure.
Okay.
More normal one.
Ace Bailey. The Jimmy Butler bread.
That's not bad either. It's like
fits.
I like this. I like this. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
like,
He
you
didn't.
know.
He didn't like it for himself, but I think he could pull it off.
I can see why he wouldn't love it for himself,
Yeah.
but you know, it's not terrible. It's not bald head with
You underrated
Yeah.
the ball head.
The soul patch. Don't forget the soul patch. Last one. We got Dylan Harper.
oh man, yeah, that's rough.
Why is it rough?
What is that, like the Troy Bolton cut? High school
You're the first one to know.
You're a ball knower.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
HSM2.
This man was doing sing-alongs in the crib with High School Musical.
Oh, man, outside of the nonsense, how are you enjoying this whole draft process? You know, obviously it's very different for you than it is for a lot of the people in your class. How are you taking in the limelight?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible experience. I think this whole opportunity has been super cool for me, and I think a lot of the guys too would say the same thing. It's just been such a cool experience, you know, go through the year and then, you know, start this process off, go through the workouts, you know, just work on our game, then to be able to come out here and do some testing and kind of just hang out and see all the guys again, and do a bunch of meetings. It's pretty cool stuff, you know, this whole experience is just kind of surreal.
What
It's
is
a dream
it?
come
What is
true.
it meant to you to do this with your teammates, going through the whole process? Like, you guys had a very successful season, and then to follow this up and really just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, I think having 5 of us here is a really cool experience. I don't know how many times that's happened, but I think it's just a really cool experience for us, being able to just hang out, you know, in the hotel together, you know, talk and go through this whole experience, you know, have people to be around that you are comfortable with. It's really cool, and it adds a lot to the experience.
Yeah. When people talk about you, they talk a lot about your versatility, how you're a do-it-all guy, can fit in any scheme. What part of your game do you pride yourself in most? You know, when somebody highlights all these things about you, what do you feel like is the one thing that really stands out to you that your development has made you proud of?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I would say is the versatility aspect of it, of just trying to make a lot of different winning plays and impact the game in more ways than just scoring or, you know, just defending, but just trying to do it all at the same time at a high level of just impacting the game in a ton of different ways.
And which players have inspired you to play that way? Because I've heard you say before you love Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, I was a Celtics fan growing up, so obviously watching Tatum play, he's very versatile as well. I mean, anybody that's pretty versatile. I mean, on the Knicks, Mikal Bridges right now, I like watching him play. He's pretty versatile as well. But just any of those guys that are really versatile and can guard a lot of positions, score the ball at any level is fun for me to watch.
What's one of your favorite things to do on the basketball court? What's your favorite type of play to at least watch or actually do?
Probably either throw a lob, maybe like a block off the backboard, or then probably like a dunk.
Like that?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're running out of time with you. So I got to ask you the thing we've been asking everybody, the most pressing question on the internet everybody wants to know your opinion on. 100 members, one gorilla. Who's winning that fight?
Okay, I got some questions of my own.
Okay.
Do I get to pick the people, or is it just 100?
Them.
Actually, let's say it's 100 you.
100 me? Oh, I'll win Nah, actually, I don't know.
No, don't double back.
Stay
You
confident.
would
Stay,
win.
stay
I'll
confident.
win. 100 me will win. Especially if I can have like, that link, you know what I'm saying, where you don't have to say anything. You can just like think it to
Oh,
myself.
okay.
Okay.
Hive mind. Hive
Yeah.
mind.
You know what I'm saying? I would definitely win that one. And I think if I could draft the team, I could get.
Okay, what if it's
GM of the year.
us 4, 25 of us each? So it's a combination of body types and athleticism.
No, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that.
He just looked at
I
my
know.
physique. He's like,
Stay confident. Sacrifice 25 meters.
I got a 6'4" wingspan. That's all I got for you.
Stay confident. Stay
wingspan.
confident.
Yeah.
No, I think my boys over here are gonna hold it down.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
You heard it.
Top
You
of
heard it
line
here.
defense.
And, when you look across the NBA, is there any one player in specific that you're looking forward to playing against the most, matching up with?
Somebody that obviously I think LeBron. I think that would just be cool to be able to play against him. Obviously, I think his time is kind of coming to an end soon in the next couple of years or whatever. So I think just being able to play against him would be kind of a surreal feeling, and just knowing that what he's been able to do for the game and being able to accomplish is just insane. So I think it would be cool to play against him.
Awesome, man. Well, we got to keep you going on your, I'm sure, very busy day. We appreciate you coming through.
Sure.
Appreciate you looking at yourself bald.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Have a good day. We're here with a very special guest, Kon Knueppel. How you doing today, man?
Doing all right. Good to be here.
You enjoying the combine? We were just talking about you got blood drawn here. I didn't know that was that intense.
Yeah, we've been running around doing a bunch of tests, a lot of media.
I'm happy you told me that. I actually put my name into this draft class as well, so I'll see you there.
Sounds good.
I'm scared of needles, so I actually might withdraw.
Yeah, man. So obviously this whole week, this whole, draft season is finally upon us. The casual NBA fans are finally going to be learning all of you guys' games, getting familiar with you. People look at you, obviously the first thing you're known about, shooter. What do you feel like they overlook whenever they look at your draft profile?
No, I think honestly that on the defensive end, I take a lot of pride on that end, and people look at my archetype, whatever, and probably think I'm not a good defender. But I think that end's a separator for me.
Yeah.
Can you expound on that archetype? What is that?
Yeah, what do people
Yeah.
I mean, people see a 6'5" white guy, and they assume shooter, obviously, which is true. But
Yeah. How does it feel knowing that every time that you get a draft comparison, they're like Luke Kennard? Like,
yeah.
There's a common theme.
yeah.
It's funny. I saw Aaron Aflalo, and I was like, "Ooh, I like it. It's different. It's different."
That's fun.
And I hadn't thought of him in a while. So I was like,
Aaron Aflalo is an interesting one. I would not have thought that.
mention. There we go.
I want to direct your attention to this screen. I want to show you some NBA hair swaps of people in your draft class, and I want you to rate it from 1 to 10 based on how well it fits them.
based on how well it fits them.
Yeah, how
okay.
well it fits them. Yeah.
That's a caveat right there.
Yeah. First off, we got Coop.
I love this.
I like this.
This is magic.
He's speechless.
Yeah.
He froze.
I'm gonna go 4 on that one. It's for the facial hair. The ball would have been all right.
The soul patch.
Okay, take the soul patch off. What are you rating?
I mean, as Mr. Clean, it would probably like a 7.
That's put your thumb up. Twins. Okay. We got Kon Knueppel.
Yeah, that's awful. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
The Birdman.
Have you ever thought about something like
No.
this?
You never
Have any of your
considered it?
brothers tried any of this?
My little brother, the one that's closest to me in age, had a little mohawk in like 4th grade. But
But 4th grade's a long time ago.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we can give you a 6. I don't think it's too bad.
I give
6?
Me personally, I give this a 3 because you look really defiant as a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a
Stand
bad
on
kid.
tables, yell at your mom.
Look at you chew on pencils.
Exactly. Spitballs.
The rest of the hair is too short too. Right?
That's true. That's so crazy.
Okay. Another teammate of yours.
Come on. All
This
right.
works.
Yeah, I think.
It kind of fits.
Yeah,
It's kind of a look.
It's hard.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
That's solid.
It's solid. Yeah,
Looks like on 2K, my player. That's what,
Yeah, this don't look out of the world at all. I agree with you.
Ace Bailey.
okay,
Hard.
The dreads.
The Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that actually looks all right.
Yeah. He hated it.
He
He hated it with all his heart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he'd like it, but I think it actually like works.
You won't look at him someone like that crazy.
Go 7.
Okay. And last but not least, we got Dylan Harper.
Yeah, that one doesn't fit.
That's basically your hair.
This is longer.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a 2. I don't like that one.
Cooper is the only
can
one
work.
who correctly identified whose haircut that is. Do you know?
It looks like you remember Luke Babbitt.
That's a good pull. This is Troy Bolton.
Oh, sure.
What a name! You're a ball knower, man.
Facts. Aaron LaFlalo, Luke Babbitt, he's cooking.
Yeah.
Is there any player across the NBA that you most look forward to playing when you get drafted? Lining up
I
against?
feel like the obvious like LeBron, Curry, but being a Bucks fan growing up, Giannis, that'd be special.
Well, see, most people in your position now, this close to draft, they refuse to admit they were ever a fan. At what point do you think you're going to have to drop the fandom?
Yeah, I mean it's done. You know,
It's done?
The Bucks are out. I'm not a fan anymore.
Unless they draft you.
Yeah. With that caveat.
Okay. Obviously, you went to Duke, storied franchise. Storied history of a team. Who do you think is your all-time Duke starting five?
All right. I did. They asked me this at the Final Four, and I did it based off college career, and I messed up, so I got to redeem myself.
Okay, now's your redemption time.
So many names.
A lot of people think Bobby Hurley. I'm gonna go Jay Williams because he was a dog.
Okay.
If you watch Jay Williams highlights at Duke, he's unbelievable.
Okay.
Problem.
All right.
Lightning speed.
Yep. I'm gonna go a little small ball, so I'm gonna go Leitner at the 5.
Oh wow.
Fair.
I
Okay.
like that tactic.
Yep. Grant Hill's at the small forward.
Has to be there. Lock.
Yep. At the shooting guard, we're going JJ Redick, all-time leading scorer.
Okay.
And then Shane Battier at the 4.
Ooh, you didn't consider Coop?
Coop, he
1
was
year?
there 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah,
Shane
sure.
Battier, like unbelievable, a 4-year player, I believe.
Yeah.
He had an unbelievable career. So I'm going just off Duke career.
Okay, so what was your answer last time that you felt like was wrong?
I put Bobby Hurley at the 1, and he's well deserved. He's all-time leader in assists.
Yeah.
And I put Paul at 4 because I couldn't think of a 4 fast enough. But Paul is obviously great.
Now you've had time to think about
But
it
now
and yourself.
Shane Battier
did your
had a
homework
great
on
Duke career. Yeah.
Okay.
He got yelled at. That's what happened. When Blue Devils was like, how could you forget?
Quick question. Obviously, earlier this year, I seen several videos of you explaining how to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
I saw those videos. I know how to say it. But in that research, I saw on your Wikipedia, what is your middle name?
2, Roman numeral 2.
I've never seen that. That's so cool. What's the backstory behind that?
Yeah, so my dad's name's Kon as well, so he's Kon Knueppel. And they just threw, a lot of people do the Roman numeral at the end of the last name. They just threw it as the middle name. So I 2 uppercase I's, Roman numeral 2, Kon 2 Knueppel.
That is one of the coolest names I've ever seen. That is such a
That's
cool
very
place to
cool.
put it.
Kon 2 Knueppel. That's one of the hardest shits ever.
Sounds like a royalty.
Right.
Kon the second Knueppel.
Exactly.
That's awesome. What element of your game are you most excited to continue to improve during your rookie year coming up? What do you feel like you still have?
Yeah.
You still got some room to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my off the bounce shooting can really improve. I didn't shoot a whole ton of them this year, and something I'm really looking forward to continuing to work on. And then my creativity finishing. In college there's not as much space.
Yeah.
There's 3 guys in the lane, so it's tough to not go off 2 feet and shot fake. So just like floaters, outside hand finishes, all that stuff.
And is there anybody in the league right now that you look at for inspiration for that?
I think somebody, obviously has an unbelievable floater is Tre Young. And I'm not gonna have as good of a floater as Tre, and I'm not gonna use it as much as he does. But,
High bar.
Yeah. But his touch around the basket is unbelievable.
Defensively, what do you think sets you apart from the average perimeter defender?
I think a lot of guys when somebody makes a move and they get beat, they stop pursuing the play. So somebody I think of like Brandon Pajemski, like he's always, even if he gets beat, he's always pursuing the play to make it a tough shot. So I've really tried to take that from him and just continuing to pursue, even if a guy gets around you a little bit, make it a tough shot, make it a contest. I just play hard.
I like that pick. Sneaky athletic, real hustler, Brandon Pajemski. I'm going to name 2 NBA players. I want you to tell me who has a better scoring bag.
Better scoring bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving or James Harden?
This is like elite of elites.
Yeah, I think Harden. He shot so many free throws, shot so many threes,
He spams those.
step back threes, but it's so, as a scorer, it's so hard to stop a guy from scoring if he gets the free throw line.
Yeah. And people get so mad about free throw. That's a skill. It's part of your bag.
Absolutely. Like it's absolutely a skill that he got to the free throw line a ton, and it's free points.
So would you go on the record and saying free throws are ethical hoops?
It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to watch. The thing I do get mad at is when the defender jumps. Like if you stay down, it's not a foul.
Yeah.
So, but like some of the stuff where guys are grabbing people's arms and throwing it up, or it's not fun to watch.
LeBron James or Kobe Bryant?
Better scoring bag.
Scoring bag.
Kobe. Just
It's a tough one. Your instinct is to say
Scores so
Kobe,
many
but then you're
different
like,
ways.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like Kobe wasn't like he was a really good athlete. But once he was getting older, and even like when they won the championships in like 2010, 2009, like it was just a lot of tough shots. I think LeBron's still a little more efficient.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Kobe.
okay. And last one, Giannis or Jokic? Just
I think
scoring better.
Giannis is a better scorer. Yeah, he's a better scorer.
He did improve from mid range.
Yeah, I think Jokic is a better player, more crafty around the rim. But Giannis scores more, so I'm gonna give it to Giannis.
Awesome. Well, that's all the time we got with you today, man. Appreciate you coming through. It was a fun conversation. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Thank you. We are here. The very special guest, our third Duke player of the day, Khaman Maluach. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man.
How you enjoying this whole experience being at the Combine?
I mean, it's fun. It's fun seeing a lot of different players out here and just being able to enjoy every moment.
Is it nice being able to like be with your teammates here? Is that add another extra level of experience in this with them?
Yeah, I mean, being able to be here with like 4 of my teammates is just a special thing, and it makes it more fun.
So when it comes to your basketball journey over you recently just started playing not that long ago. What was the easiest thing to develop for someone like you?
Man, it's just like the mentality. It was easy for me to develop that. The mentality of just like working hard and keep it going no matter what happens, no matter the highs and the lows. I just kept the same work.
Where do you think that comes from?
I think it just comes from my background, how I grew up, and it's just like I grew up in Kon Knueppel, and it's just like a kid from Kon Knueppel. And in Uganda, it's just like I had that mentality already and just translated it in the basketball court.
Yeah. What players do you think have had the biggest influence on you and how you've shaped your game over the years?
I would say Giannis had a lot of influence because when I just started playing basketball, this was like Giannis's prime. This is back-to-back MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and I'm seeing all that, and just went and had a background checkup, and I saw he grew up in Greece. His story was such an amazing story to me, and it made me believe that I can make it up there too.
Yeah. Are there parts of Giannis's game that you feel that you've been able to to take from and put directly into your game?
I mean, I haven't yet because, I mean, I still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of stuff to develop on. But I would say the defensive side is just like I've been playing defense and just hang my hat on the defensive end.
And does that constant improvement and the fact you said you have a long way to go, which like says a lot about your potential, obviously, does that excite you? Is that one of your favorite parts about the game is constantly improving?
Yeah, I mean, he excites me and it keeps me going, knowing that I have a lot of stuff to learn. I have a lot of new stuff to learn, and I have a lot of stuff to get better on. So that keeps me going each and every day.
Yeah.
What's the skill set that you think that you had over the last few years, especially at Duke, that you haven't had a chance to showcase just yet? But when you get to the league, people will be like, "Oh, like he's more versatile than I thought he was."
I mean, it's probably just maybe my scoring on the offensive side. Not only catching lobs or maybe in a couple of ISOs and shooting the ball. So I believe I'll be able to showcase it next year because the league, it's more space and it's more spacing. It's different from college basketball.
Awesome, man. I want to divert your attention to this screen. I'm going to show you some NBA hair swaps of people in your draft class. I want you to rate it from 1 to 10 based on how well it fits them.
Yeah.
First off, we got Dylan Harper.
It don't fit him. Yeah, I don't know why y'all did him like that. Yeah.
0 out of 10? He liked it.
He likes it?
Yeah, he didn't think it was terrible.
It's not a 0.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a 0, but it just doesn't match it. But it's a solid 6.
Solid? Okay. Yeah. We got his teammate. We got Ace.
Oh my God. Did he like that?
No, he hated it.
Yeah.
He said he was thinking about getting dreads and he saw this. He said, never mind.
I can fall.
4. Okay.
Wow.
Better than he gave himself. He hated it.
You've seen people like this though on the court.
Yeah, but
this is Jimmy Butler.
Exactly.
That's what this is.
Nah, it's different. It's not.
Derik Queen said it doesn't fit his personality.
I think it absolutely does.
Okay. Next up, we got yourself with the blonde fro.
Oh my God.
10 out of 10.
No, not
Do
10.
this.
Listen, no way.
Do
Everybody's
this. Your
liked
people
it.
will be proud of you.
This has been the consensus favorite.
Nah, I can't do that.
How do you
People
think your
think
parents
you-
would react if you had blonde hair?
My mom would go crazy. Yeah. My mom would go crazy seeing me with that hair.
She might disown you.
It might be better when maybe it's black and I didn't have to change it, but
Yeah.
I like it. Everybody else has liked it up here.
10 out of
10
10.
out of
It's the
10.
most realistic one.
5.
Con.
0. That's bad. It doesn't match him.
You don't think he can rock the rock star look?
No, I don't think God can do that.
It's not in his bag.
Yeah.
He be eating gushers all day, man.
Okay. Last but not least, we got Cooper.
Is that the avatar or what?
Just a regular baldy.
I think it looks good with that too. I give it an 8.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like seeing yourself bald at this age is just like, oh my goodness.
Makes you scared of the future?
Yeah.
Your life flashes before your eyes. You're not lying.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave that on the screen for us to marinate while we talk about the rest of the conversation. Is there one player in particular that you're most looking forward to being on the court with, playing against when you get drafted?
I mean, it's a lot of players. It's just like a lot of different players. But I got to experience that already at the Olympics. I played LeBron and all the guys, Embiid. But I mean, as I said, Giannis really motivated me throughout my whole journey. So I would love to be on the floor with him one day.
What was that experience like playing, in the Olympics and being on the same floor as some of, the biggest names in basketball?
I mean, to me, I feel like it went by so fast. Like it just happened that quick and finished that quick. But to me, it's just like I was blessed to be in that position, and it showed me the gap I had between the NBA players and me. And I felt like I belonged there. I belonged there with them, and it was just a very special experience, just being able to be on the floor with them.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Paris?
Yes, I enjoyed Paris. I mean, it was a lot of traffic, but I got to watch other games, and I got to watch other different teams play in the Olympics.
You get a chance to watch like the different sports like swimming and diving and stuff like that. Did you have a favorite just like non-basketball sport at the Olympics?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the beach volleyball stuff, and then
You'll be so good at beach volleyball.
I don't know about that. Just gotta find out. But then it ended up raining, and it just didn't finish the game. Then I wanted to go watch track and people running, but it's just like I wasn't able to make it there on time.
Yeah. So out of all the pros that you've came across throughout your basketball playing career, who's been the most helpful in actually like giving you like game-changing advice for your game?
I mean, I've really met a lot of pros. I played with a lot of pros on my national team, but I have people like I always go and ask them for guidance, and one of them is like my elder brother to me. His name is Marial Sheok, and he guides me through everything. He played in the league, and now he's playing professional overseas. So I always go get guidance from him and ask him how I should do some stuff. And we don't play the same position. Actually, he's a guard, but I get to learn a lot of stuff from him. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Awesome, man. To wrap this up, before we get you out of here and on to the rest of your day, we got to ask you the question that has been the most disgusting amongst everybody that sat here in this chair. Who would win in a fight, 100 men or one gorilla?
I mean, it depends what 100 men, like
100
guys like me,
Yeah.
would definitely defeat a
100
gorilla.
youths.
You would kill a gorilla?
Yeah, 100
We're from
of me.
Africa. We-
Yeah. Yes, 100 of me is killing a gorilla because I'm not a regular person. I'm 7'2", like 250.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we'd sacrifice the first 10 people. Everybody else, we're gonna be able to kill the gorilla.
See, we get like Tre Johnson up here. He's like, I got to sacrifice 50 of me. You're like, 10 will do.
Yeah,
10's
10 of
fine.
me will go first, and then if we go there with a strategy, I think
It's over with.
It's over.
Okay,
with.
And
maybe-
don't give us a machete or a belt. It's over.
Yeah, again, no weapons, no weapons.
Okay,
No
100 of
weapon.
you was a cheat code. What about 100 of him? 100 of Mo?
He's African. He would
He's
kill
African.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
African task, bro.
Okay, 100 of him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not African, buddy. You're getting cooked. I'm not going to ask him about that.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance. You can't even.
Don't do that. Okay, that's enough.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the time I got you today, man. We appreciate you coming through. It was a fun
I know black,
conversation.
I know black.
Appreciate
I
y'all
hope
for
you enjoy the
having
rest
me,
of your
man.
draft week.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Is that 105, 6 Mexicans? I'm getting cooked.
The cranium is crazy. Oh my god.
I mean, I really don't know what to say.